feelings about this weekend's matchup?
We got to come out, we got to play hard, and we got to get a win. I think the team feels better the next week after you get a win. Just from coming off a loss like that, like, we just need to win. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
When you look at your performance last week, a couple of drops, how much is that mental, how much is that physical?
I don't know, man. I played terrible, so I guess it has to be a little bit of both. Drop some passes, drop some punts. That's probably the worst game I ever played in my life, so I guess it's physical and mental, but I doubt I'll play like that again.
When you're in the midst of a game like that, what's kind of going through your mind?
I was just frustrated. Things weren't going my way, and I learned a lot from that game. I got to learn how to keep my composure when things aren't going my way. I kind of lost my composure, and I played bad. And if I want us to win, I can't play like that no more.
What was the issues on the punts? Was it just the sun at that time of day?
Well, the first one I dropped, I didn't want to fair catch it, and I tried to fair catch it the last second, and I dropped it. So that's just a mental thing. And the second one, the sun was in my eye, but I didn't want to let the ball hit the ground and get him good field position. So I took a chance right there, and I should have just let that ball just bounce, just so I wouldn't be playing with the possession.
When you look back, go ahead, Ben.
When you look at the struggles on first down and in the red zone, is there something maybe you see that why y'all aren't able to convert in those situations, and maybe what do y'all have to do in practice to improve on those things?
We work at red zone offense in practice a lot. So I mean, in the game, it's just about execution, whether that be us making the catch in the red zone, us making a throw, or us missing the block. It's all about execution.
When you look back at last week's game, is there a mental moment where you look back and you can say, hey, I need to do better in that aspect?
Just like I said, just handling myself when things aren't going my way. Not beat myself up over a simple drop. I was just pressing too much, just trying to do too much, and that's really not my game. My game is just relaxing and playing football.
When you watch yourself like that, because you've seen yourself in review make so many plays, and you see yourself playing like that, I mean, do you recognize that same person?
I actually watched the full game on TV yesterday, and I was kind of shocked, man. It didn't seem like myself. I don't know who that was out there on that field Saturday, but I definitely can't play like that again.
You talked about executing, and Dan and Nick had talked about this. It takes all 11 guys. If it's just 10 out of 11, things are going to go wrong. How crucial is it for everybody to execute on when it's third down, red zone, whatever it may be?
It's crucial because, like I said, the line could hold up everyone. The throw can be perfect. If I drop it, then none of that matters. I could get open. Nick could make it perfect, but I could get open, and the lineman could come through and hit Nick, and the ball would come out crazy, and it just takes all 11.
What's kind of the attitude of everybody right now? Just the pulse of the team?
We want to win. This team is so hungry to win right now. I think that's the only thing that's on everyone's mind. We need to win. The face he just made. Oh, man. We need to win. That's the main focus.
Is it sometimes better to get out of town and away from the noise?
I think so. Just because when we play at home, I feel like a lot of the guys on the team, we're pressured. We go through the dog walk and you see those fans yelling at you. I think it adds a little bit more pressure just to be perfect. But I think, man, after playing the way we did Saturday, I think that honestly didn't do nothing but help us. We know we just got to relax and just play football and just worry about the game. I think a lot of guys on our team were pressured to just try to be perfect, and that's just not who we are. We're gonna make mistakes, and we just got to learn how to just keep going forward.
Another cross-country trip, altitude, a short week. How do you avoid those things from snowballing and becoming something that's worse than it actually is?
Football gonna be football, no matter where it's played at. We play in the same place we play in the same stadium they're playing in, so I think we just got to come out and play football like we know how.
Coach Mullen has said a little bit about he needs y'all to have fun again on the football field. Is that easier said than done, or what has to happen just to go out there and have fun again?
The fun comes with winning. When you're winning, everything's fun. When you're losing, it's easy to get your head down and just kind of lose that focus. So we just got to go out and just execute. And with the execution, then the fun will come, and then you'll see that juice out of everybody.
I know you were hurt your first year, hurt last year, but with everything that's happened this year, just mentally and physically, how does this compare in terms of difficulty to the other seasons?
At this point in time last year, I don't know if our record was the same, so it's definitely different in that aspect. But just from a moving on standpoint, we got to win. Simple as that. That's the only thing I'm worried about is getting a win this week.
I know that obviously, like I said, the winning is the focus, but through all the, you talk about your career, you're moving up new records every week and moving up those charts. What does that mean to you? I mean, you're here in the middle of the week when you can kind of step back and think about it a little bit.
I mean, those are great goals to have set, but if I don't catch the ball, that's none of that matters. I don't set any records, so I got to start off by catching the ball first and doing my job and just doing the little things and letting the big things happen from that.
I know when